Hello everyone. Today we're going to be reviewing Unravel 2. That is right. In collaboration with my best friend, my cousin, Gritza Gaming. That's right. We played Unravel 2 together, we beat the game, and I'm just here going to give you my thoughts on the game. Unravel 2 is a game that focuses on two characters made out of yarn, aka me and Tristan, that need to work together to solve these puzzles to ultimately unlock more parts of the story and plot. Now, when it comes to the story, I don't really know what's going on. I didn't pay too much attention to it. I was more fixated on the gameplay and just working with Tristan. Tristan understood the story a little bit more than I did, but when it came to the story, it was kind of hard for me to understand, and I still don't really know what it's all about. So I think they could have done better on the storytelling part because I don't really know what it's about. I don't know if other people understood it, but from my experience, I just didn't understand what the story was. What I do know from the story is that there's an orb that needs to take out these big ghost figures that are haunting the kids, I think. That's all I really know. And yeah, we're just following the orb, and that's why we're solving these puzzles and stuff because it's taking us somewhere important to the end of the game, obviously. So yeah, when it comes to the gameplay is really good, really fun. It's cooperative, and the puzzles it is satisfying to solve those hard puzzles. It's fun to solve the easy puzzles, and I had a good time working with Tristan on figuring out these hard puzzles, even though we would argue sometimes, but we would always have a good time. The gameplay is really fun. Some of the puzzles are challenging, and that's what makes this game so fun. It's a very enjoyable game. The cooperative aspect is really well done. Yeah, it's not always this thing where one person needs to do something. It's always two people needing to work together. You can't have one without the other, and that's also what makes this game so special because like you can't rely on just one person the whole time. And I like how I'm saying this while Tristan's on me, but that's just because Tristan didn't understand the parkour element as much as I did. But when it came to like actually solving the puzzles, and here we are right now, we both needed to work together to actually get through this place because you could not get through it without both. When it came to solving the puzzles, you always needed both people to solve that puzzle or progress to the next part, which is amazing. I really like that. And that's yeah, it's just a very cooperative experience, and it's going to be a great experience for both people if two people decide to play this game. When it came to the actual challenges where you needed to rely more on yourself and not your team, even though your team played an element, because if one of your teammates died, you both had to reset. Um, those were actually really fun, really well made. The parkour was great and cool and really enjoyable. Like the gameplay of this whole game is just awesome. So far, I have mostly positive things I have to say about it. But yeah, the parkour was really cool, really fun, and yeah, when it came to the teammate stuff, they have a great way for that. If one of your teammates is struggling, your teammate can just sit on you if your teammate doesn't really know what to do. So when I or Tristan would struggle, we would just have the other hop on, and the person that knows how to do it will just do it. And I like that that's a feature for not only solo players that play this game alone, but for duo players. Which leads into my next topic. If you decide to play this game, play it with a friend, whether it's one of your best friends, a cousin like I did with Tristan, your sister, your mom, your dad. Play it with someone. This game is meant for cooperativeness and stuff like that. Like that was the whole point of this game. So play it with a friend. Don't play it alone. It won't be as fun, I promise. Now on to some of my criticisms of this game. My first criticism is, why is this a couch co-op game? You should be able to play this online with someone else like they do with games like It Takes Two or A Way Out. You shouldn't have to have someone come over to your house to be able to play this game. Making this game more accessible will make more players and people come to it. I remember trying to play this game with an old friend of mine for the first time, and we couldn't because it was only couch co-op. So I'm hoping that's a new feature that they add for new players that decide to play the game, because that would be a game changer. This is kind of a gray space, not a pro or con. They like to play stories while you're doing the puzzle. I can see how this would work, but also it is hard for you to focus on the story when you're more focused on the actual gameplay and, completing the puzzle. A good thing they do with this is that sometimes when you're doing the puzzle while during the story, the puzzle actually contributes to the story, which is cool. I just think if it's a puzzle that doesn't contribute to the story, it should show us more of the story and maybe put us in like more of a cinematic shot so we know and understand what's going on a little bit more, then bring us to the puzzle. Because when I'm playing the game while the story's going on in the background, I don't really like. I want to focus on the game and the gameplay. I don't care enough about the story to just stop what I'm doing and to just watch it. I want to keep progressing. Overall, I thought this game was a really great and fun experience, and I'm really glad that we got to play it together, Tristan, aka Greets Gaming. And for my rating, I'm gonna give this game a 93%. So, really good. It was fantastic, really fun, and I recommend this to anyone that has a friend that they can play this with, because it really is an amazing cooperative game and it is super fun to play with a friend. So if you want to play this game, definitely play it, but find a friend. Find a friend to play this game with, because it'll be a much greater experience. Go make sure to subscribe to my cousin, aka Greets Gaming, who I was in collaboration with for this video. Um, and stream this game. It was awesome. His channel will be linked below in the description of this video if you want to go check him out. Get him to 40 subscribers. And if you enjoyed watching this video and haven't subscribed, please consider subscribing and liking the video. It supports the channel, it supports me a lot, and it would mean a lot. We are on the road to hit 170 subscribers. I hope to hit like 190, 200 by Christmas. It may happen, it may not. But your subscription, if you decide to subscribe, would really help. It's free, and if you don't like my content later on and you're subscribed, you can always unsubscribe. So yeah, that's going to be it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed, and Dark X Breeze signing out. Peace.